The coffee shop explosion wasn't the main attack. It was just the distraction for something far worse. Euro 1, 15, 32. Euro 1, 15, 31. Mia stared at Jake's countdown timer, her mind racing for an escape plan. "You're wondering about the sugar packets," Jake said, noticing her glance toward the front counter. "Those weren't for coffee sweetener." Through the office window, Mia watched in horror as the three terrorists methodically opened sugar packets and poured white powder into water bottles. The powder dissolved instantly, creating clear liquid that looked exactly like water. "Ricin," Jake explained casually, "completely undetectable once dissolved. Those bottles are being delivered to the federal building's cafeteria right now by our food service contact." Mia's stomach dropped. The explosion wasn't the real attack. It was cover for mass poisoning. Hundreds of federal employees would drink contaminated water during lunch rush, dying slowly over the following days while authorities focused on the coffee shop bombing. "The beauty is in the timing," Jake continued. "Coffee shop explodes at noon, drawing every emergency responder in the city. While they're dealing with that crisis, ricin symptoms won't appear for 6 to 8 hours. By the time anyone realizes it's poisoning will be long gone and the federal building will be a morgue." Euro 1, 11:47. Euro 1, 11:46. Mia's eyes scanned the office desperately. Jake's laptop was open, showing building schematics, employee schedules, and communication logs with contacts inside federal agencies. This wasn't just terrorism. It was a coordinated infiltration of national security. But then Mia saw something that changed everything. An email chain discussing Phase 2 targets, including schools, hospitals, and government buildings in 12 major cities. Today's attack wasn't an isolated incident. It was the first wave of a nationwide operation. Jake followed her gaze to his screen. "You're beginning to understand the scope," he said. "This isn't about one building or even one city. We have people inside institutions across the country. Food service, security, IT support, all the invisible jobs that keep America running." Mia's coffee shop training had taught her to notice details others missed: who ordered what, when they arrived, how they behaved. Now those same observation skills were showing her something terrifying. Jake had been documenting federal employees' habits for months, but he'd also been tracking their families. Photos of children at school pickup, spouse work schedules, home addresses, medical information. "The ricin is just the beginning," Jake said. "Once federal law enforcement is decimated, Phase 2 begins. Those families you see in the photos? They're leveraged to ensure cooperation from surviving government officials." 01-07-23, 01-07-22. Mia realized with growing horror that saving the federal building would not stop the attack. It would just delay a nationwide catastrophe. But she also realized something Jake hadn't considered. 3 years of working morning shifts had taught her every federal employee is routine, including one person who could stop this entire operation. Special Agent Patricia Williams, FBI Counterterrorism, who ordered the same vanilla latte every morning at exactly 10:15 a.m. She was running late today, but Mia knew she'd be here any minute for her regular coffee. The question was, could Mia warn her without alerting Jake and the terrorists? What would you do with 67 minutes to stop a nationwide terror attack? Part 4. Mia's next decision would either save thousands of lives or trigger the deadliest domestic attack in American history.